Hello guys and welcome to my RLCS Copenhagen Major predictions. I'm gonna get straight into it here with a 3-0 sweep for Copenhagen Corp. Copenhagen Corp, #1 seed out of Europe. Best team in the world in my predictions, in my opinions as well. That would be a comfortable victory over the Sub-Saharan African team, I believe. BDS over Elevate, same kind of story for them. Just a very minor region team. Not going to be able to keep up with the speed of BDS. G2 over Pioneers. Pioneers, not the worst team ever. They are OC2, but for a G2 team who's #1 in NA, I don't see it. I think the premier match of this round, almost, you maybe argue one of these other two, but Vitality do take it. Zen refusing to lose. Power, I'm going to say they get a game as well. It's going to be quite like this G2 series where they manage to get a game, maybe game 1, and then G2 get the rest. Gentlemates, Rule 1. Not a big fan of either team right now. If you'd gave me split 1 Gentlemates, I would have picked them over Gentlemates every day here. Very tough one. I'm gonna give Nobu Nwapo the nod here. I think he's just the better player. Falcons dismantle OG. OG didn't even qualify for the not for the major, for their regional 2. So I think it's quite a convincing one here. Furia, Luminosity haven't looked the best. I've loved what Furia have come out with. I love Jan, best player ever. Watched him in London. It was phenomenal to watch. Copenhagen Core and Rule 1. Yeah, you've got to give the nod to Copenhagen Core again. Just don't see them losing to a Rule 1 squad with Khalid as 3rd. I don't think he's quite the same player as he used to be. So I'll give the nod to Carmine. BDS Furia. Now this is also a very close one to me. Furia have only lost a 1 series in SAM, and that was to Complexity, who they then went on to beat. I think I'll give the nod to Furia. I like Furia. Vitality Falcons. Now this is a big matchup, and I always tend to go on the side of EU for these matchups because I just like EU a bit better. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. That's a very close one for me. Genji, G2. I think G2 get it back together and continue winning over Genji despite the past regional loss. Gentlemates, Limitless don't get a game this major. Luminosity, Elevate, I could say maybe a game, but that's asking. 3-0. Complexity, OG. Very close matchup as well. I just really don't have faith in the OG squad. I'm going to give Complexity the nod. And Power, Pioneers. Power have had it over Pioneers the whole time. Round 3, the 2-0 round, or Furia Carmine. It's gonna be Carmine's. They're gonna get straight in. Vitality G2. Ooh, G2 Vitality. That's a spicy one. You like to see that. You do like to see that. Oh, I love Zen too much to give it to G2. Zen is just him. I was actually at the Dusseldorf World Championship, and Zen was just a whole nother beast, and I'm sure you guys all know that as well, but just a whole nother beast. On to BDS complexity. BDS, take this. 304 Falcons over Power. Power are just OCE, APAC, and Sub-Saharan Africa are just a tier below everyone else. And I'd even say EU is probably a tier above most. Genji, Gentlemates. I'll give Genji the nod here. Gentlemates haven't looked the best, and I think that might continue into this major here. Rule 1, Luminosity. That's a team I think are very close. I'm going to give Luminosity the nod here. I'm just very worried about Khaled and how he's going to do. I don't have too much faith in him, and that's maybe just my blind bias, but yeah. I'll give that to Pioneers. They somehow hang on. And that eliminates Elevate and Limitless, who I think we're all predicting that way. G2 dismantle Luminosity. Furia. Genji. I think that's a close one. I just love Yan and Genji. Jofinio's a beast. Lost is no slouch either, so I love that team. BDS Falcons. And who have Falcons had in this ride here? OG, Vitality. I gave Vitality the nod, so I think you gotta give BDS the nod there. Gentlemates, Pioneers. See, if this were Power, I would have given that to Pioneers, but I'm not. Gentlemates squeezed through. Rule 1 OG. I think Rule 1 are probably the better team there. I'm just really not convinced by OG. And Complexity Power. That could go the other way, and I think I'm going to take it the other way. I think that's going to be a spicy one to eliminate Complexity. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Now in the round of 5, Gentlemates, Falcons. I think Falcons are a better team. I think it's a fairly convincing victory for them. Luminosity Power, Luminosity again, way better. Genji Rule 1 is a really close one, but I'm going to have to give it to Genji. I'll give it in a 3-2 fashion. So yeah, that's how my Swiss results end up. Vitality, Carmine, BDS. It's a lot of EU at the top here, but I think with how like the past 2 majors before this one, and including the World Championship, went, it has been that EU step ahead. So I don't know if this is like that out there, because you still got 3 NA in here, one MENA, one South America. So it's not like I'm completely EU biased here. Quarterfinals. Unfortunately for Genji, they run into the blue wall and they take care of business. G2 Furia. Oh, I hate to put Furia out, but they're gonna go out to a really good G2 team. Vitality, dismantle Luminosity. BDS Falcons. I think I've had this one before and BDS took it. Yeah, I was gonna say I did have this before. BDS Falcons. Oh, it's how much do I believe in Drali? Really?
One eternity later.
Oh, I'm gonna say that they are. Falcons take that in a game 7. Carmine G2. Sorry G2 fans, but like your NA counterparts in Gen G, you also fall to the blue wall. No one beats the blue wall. Vitality Falcons. I think Vitality take this as well. I think Vitality are going to be back with a vengeance, and this might be like 4-1, 4-2. I'll give it a 4-2, but yeah, Carmine pretty. They take care of business and win the first major of this RLCS season. That is the results of Swiss. If you want to pause and have a look at that, yeah. No, Carmine continue their dominance and have the perfect split, winning the RLCS 2024 Copenhagen Major. If you and that's it. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment your thoughts as well, because maybe having this much EU might tilt people one way or another. And if it does, let me know. We'll see you in the next video.